Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video in Destiny Child. And I know it's been a while, a lot of things have come up, and unfortunately we're a little bit behind, but all the same, we're here with another Destiny Child video, and because we're behind, I actually have sort of a compilation here. So today we're actually going to be summoning for 2 units. I'm going to go ahead and put in the summons that I did for Luna, just a little ways back, of course. Luna's not available anymore at the current point in time, but I did end up summoning for her, did record that, just wasn't able to edit it into a video until now. And then, of course, for today, we're going to be summoning for Love and Hate Davi, which is a character that was introduced way during the Alter Davi world boss, so or Ragna. So she was a character that's been in the game, so to speak, but we haven't been able to get her until now. So we're going to be summoning for her as well. So right now we're just going to cut to the Luna pulls, and then we're going to jump back to the present day so we can see how we do on the Love and Hate Davi banner. And here is her rate up banner. Of course, she has the premium pickup summon, as is the MO for any newly introduced childs in the game. So that means that essentially you have 15 summons or 15 multis, and after 15 multis you're guaranteed a copy, which again is wonderful and amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm willing to go in the full 15, of course, but of course also getting Luna early would be great as well. So let's jump right into it. First multi here. I am going to alternate, I think, between flipping through the multi and skipping the multi outright. So we are gonna just kind of watch this one through and see if we can get that Luna. Of course, if we do get that Davi face to show up, that does mean that it can only be Luna. So at that point, we know we've basically won, which is a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I didn't check that to see what the missions were, and to see if you do end up reaching the pity, do you get her spa skin? I probably should have checked that. I saw her spa skin on the moot page update. It seemed okay. I mean, it didn't seem amazing. It didn't seem like one that I would particularly grind for. I think Luna's design is great. I actually really like her design a lot, but her spa skin was just kind of okay. So I don't know if it's worth really going in too hard for it. Alright, so the first multi didn't yield us anything. We're just going to skip this second one, I think. Okay, we're getting a 4 to 5 star on the first. No, it's going to be... Oh, Rudolph. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to skip, and if there are any 5 stars here, it will skip right to those 5 stars. Okay, no. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. A bunch of 4 stars, though. Not much else. Okay. Next multi, we will actually watch this one through. I'm actually pretty excited for the world boss. I have a lot of really great light attackers, thankfully. I've got the Hilders, obviously I've got Mafdet, I do have Bastet, who is going to be a pretty darn good one for this particular world boss. The whole, like, being able to set the tap/slide behavior of your childs completely changes things. Oh hey, there's Lita, nice. Always like to see Lita. Completely changes things. Like, characters that were basically useless before are now amazing because of that simple ability to designate how you want your the AI to act. It's a big difference. Big difference. And even units that like would somehow like sometimes just choose to tap when they really shouldn't. Like, their effectiveness has gone up. So even powerful units have gotten even better. Oh, hey Frisia, nice. Alright, well, nothing so far, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. This is multi 4, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to skip this one. Nothing. Absolutely nada here. That's alright. So if we go, I think, what is it? Well, I'm just trying to play back the tapes for the Mafdet banner, the Water Mafdet banner. I know that if you went 10 multis in without a 5 star, the mission was to give you the spa skin. So like I said, I'm not going to grind for that spa skin. I don't think I'm going to go through the forest walks to try to get it, burn a lot of lanterns or anything for it. But at the same time, if I get a spa skin, that's always a bonus for me. I love getting them. It's fun. Actually, it's worth talking about. There have been a bunch of changes, or not changes, but announcements. So Destiny Child did announce that they are releasing a version on TapTap, which is, as far as I understand, so it's going to be the uncensored. It's going to count essentially as the uncensored version of Destiny Child. They said a while ago that they were working on a way to get an uncensored version to global players, and this is essentially their way of getting around it. You know, they can't put the uncensored version on Google Play or on iOS, so what they're going to do instead is they are going to put it on this other mobile app store called TapTap, which I believe is Chinese run. It might be a China-based company, but regardless, it's going to allow them to, display the game how they want to display, and frankly, display the game how I want it to be displayed, in all of its glory and uncensored. And as I understand it, if you pre-register now, you may get some additional currency bonuses, which is great. All you need is a TapTap account to register, and creating the account is like nothing. You just need an email address. And the nice thing, as I understand it, is that with a TapTap version, you can actually swap between the versions seamlessly. Like, your account is basically, how you would log into each. It's the same account, and it just gets, imported into each version. So you can basically freely swap between the two. Now, I haven't confirmed that entirely, but that's kind of the word on the street. That's what's been represented to us as far as the GMs and on the Moot page and everything else from what we've heard from the devs. So I'm assuming that that's how it is. I've already pre-registered for the TapTap version. All right, here we go. I skipped, and we are going to get Luna here. So that's good. I don't even know what step we're on at this point. And we are only getting one Luna, so we're not getting multiple Lunas. But she looks great here. I love how she looks. Her Ascended art obviously is a little bit, or her Awakened art is a little bit skimpier. But I actually like this outfit a lot here. I've always been a fan of kind of the sweater dress type outfit. But she looks great. She's going to be a boost unit for this world boss. And she's one of those units that I knew about, I think in the early days of Destiny Child, and I was waiting for her release. So that's great. That's awesome. Let's see. Apparently I did get a mission pass. Let's see what that mission pass was. Alright, so 10 times summon guaranteed, Crescent Luna. Oh, this does give me her spot skin. Okay, alright, that's awesome. That actually works out just fine. I'm totally willing to spend 5 multis worth just to guarantee the spot skin. Totally. So let's go ahead and claim that. Wonderful. Awesome. Let's just take a quick look at Luna here in the archive. We can check out her art as well as her drive. Let's preview her drive skill here. So Lunatic Arc. Got the moon motif. Okay, alright. That's nice. So she's great. Hello, I'm Luna, the moonlight that shines upon you. I so longed for this day. She's a light supporter. So that's great. Alright, well, welcome back. As you can see, we got Luna, and it didn't actually take too much to go in to actually get her, which was pretty great. So definitely happy to have her. So now we're going to be summoning for Love and Hate Davi. Now, with all of the new hero banners or new child banners that come out, she also has a mileage system built in with the mission quests. So ideally, it'll actually take 10 multis to get her, because I want to get her spa skin, don't want to grind for it. So, and I'm fully willing to spend 10 multis just to get her and get the spa skin. So, kind of best of both worlds, at least as far as I'm concerned. So, either we get her super early, or we get her after 10 multis. That's basically the long and short of it. So let's get started. First multi in. She is, of course, guaranteed after 15 multis. So I don't remember how much I talked about this during the Luna summon video, but the TapTap version is going to be coming out. There's no actual, final release date, but that's basically, it appears to be, Destiny Child's way of getting around the censorship and have the game, in its full glory. Now, I know they did release a bunch of comparison screenshots, like show the global version versus the TapTap version, and it really does look like just the raw, original Korean version. Not really any changes to it, just the unadulterated art and, and effects and everything else. So, TapTap, of course, I'm not entirely familiar with, but it sounds like it's going to be a transient process. Like, you can move from global, from your Google Play account to TapTap, like, seamlessly back and forth if you ever needed to. When the TapTap version comes out, I will certainly I'll certainly do some polls on it anyway, just to showcase it, because I mean, I've been waiting for them to have and implement a way for us to have the uncensored version here, you know, without having to fiddle around with mods, which I know isn't a big deal or anything, but because they don't really care, but all the same. So first multi was dead, nothing really here, but that's okay. We're just getting started. Let's jump right into the next multi. So again, I'm going to be trying out the tap-tap version. I'm excited at the prospect of it. I don't know how the pay structure works because, again, you know, it's not like you can use Google Play credit on tap-tap. So I'm assuming it's going to be its own, like, infrastructure, which, you know, I don't know how that's going to go. I did say, of course, that, you know, if they introduced an uncensored patch for the game, that I would, you know, I'd be more open to financially supporting the devs, which is true. But I don't know, again, how that's going to... yeah, how that's going to pan out. Of course, I mean, just to reiterate, I am free to play in this game. You know, it's not because I don't have... It's not because I have a problem with supporting the devs. It's just I don't really want to support the uncensored version, to be completely honest with you. So, we'll see. We'll see. And I don't know the origins of TapTap. I think it's a Chinese-based company. I'm not entirely sure. But again, it sounds like, you know, once you have your account set up and backed up, yeah, it doesn't... You can move back and forth seamlessly. Alright, so second multi, not really anything. Nothing here to write home about. That 3% rate, that's why we love to see the pity percent, or the pity system, because, you know, it can get rough, but we're only 3 multis in. So the Dead or Alive collaboration is also coming pretty soon, the rerun of the collaboration. I don't think it's not gonna be a straight rerun, like it's not the same story segment. It's actually gonna be, from what I understand, a Kasumi world boss, if I'm not mistaken. And so all of the, I anticipate all of the existing Dead or Alive characters will be returning with 2 new characters, which would be Ayane and Lei Fang. So, definitely excited for them. Ayane and Lei Fang... Ayane, I'm a big fan of, actually. Lei Fang, I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's fine. They both look pretty good. They're both already currently out on the Korean version, if I'm not mistaken. So, if you want to look at the art and see what they're all about, even what the event is about, you can do that right now. All right, so third multi is dead in the water. So we're already past, you know, kind of the point where I would have been happy with getting her, getting Love and Hate Davi without going up to the 10 multis, but we'll see. Fourth multi in. You know what? Let's skip this one. We'll skip it. I haven't skipped any. Okay, well there we go. That was the magic button apparently. So 4 multis in, we are going to get Love and Hate Davi, which is great. So she is guaranteed. If it's a 5-star, it's going to be her, and this is where we get her. So Love and Hate Davi, Mona, I'm right here. So really cool. Really nice fire. Is she a fire attacker? Yeah, she is a fire attacker. So pretty nice. Not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at her. Alright, so here she is. Let's lock her in. We can zoom in a little bit to see. We've already seen her her character model and everything, or the character art, so none of this is a surprise. She made her first appearance a month or 2 back, something like that. And people were wondering, like, how do we get her? How do we get her? And so she is here on her own separate banner, so that's really cool. Let's go ahead and check out her her drive. So here's her archive entry. The negative emotions Davi left behind in the Infernal Realm suddenly appeared before her, another Davi. When Mona abandoned Davi in the Infernal Realm, Davi's heart came to loathe her for it, giving birth to Love and Hate Davi from that hateful heart. If the Davi who loves Mona and the one who hates her were to meet again, a new Davi would be born, which of course we know to be Ultra Davi. So yeah, I like her design. I like the dress. I like the muted colors in general, other than kind of the vibrancy you have of the tips of her feathers with her wing effect behind her, as well as the design on her bow. I think it looks really great, really striking. So let's take a look at her drive skill preview here, which again I think we have seen before. Firing that off. Okay, Alright, I was kind of expecting an explosion at the end there, but just seeing a smoldering crater there is fine too. So, got Love and Hate Davi, got Luna. Let me know if you ended up summoning for Davi, or for Luna, or, well, I guess even for Lewin, the new Lewin version that's the world boss, or even Failnaught. So Failnaught also has a banner up. I'm not summoning for her, because I don't really need her right now, and she looks good, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really that inclined to go for her right now. I think I'll probably get her eventually in a 5-star ticket or something like that. So, but if you ended up summoning for any of those, let me know in the comments below how you did. Hopefully you got all of the childs you were looking for and all of the merges that you were looking for, the uncaps you needed as well. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very, very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.